Now let's switch to layer 2 and try with the paintbrush tool. Maybe a little early, but let's give it a try. I'm going to unlock layer 2 and make it visible. And then I'm going to switch to layer 2 so that I can draw on it. Now drawing was with the pencil, so really what I want to do is paint on it. You can see that I've already found a brush here that I'd like to try. This is located in the library under Decorative, Elegant Curl, and Floral Brush Set. So if you click on that, you're going to be able to try some of these. Some of them are going to work better than others. They can be very difficult to keep away from this, what I call the midnight line, without causing problems. So if they are longer, that actually works pretty well in a larger sense. Now I've got this down at 0.25, so it's taking this brush, it's a pretty large one, cutting it in quarter, and that's when we're able to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything on layer 2 there and turn it orange or blue or something else. And let me try some of these other ones. I'm going to actually make this even smaller, 0.1, so that I can fit a few more things in there. Let me try a different brush. These tend to do kind of weird zigzaggedy things there. Let me go ahead and deselect those so that they'll stay. And I'll try one of my favorites. Here's a teardrop shaped one on here. Where is it? There it is. So I'm going to do some painting right on here in blue. We're still really, really big with 1. So let me go down to a quarter and see if I can make some little teardrop shapes here. Again, staying away from that. You see that jump right there is a real problem. So stay well away from that line and we're okay. Let's try another one. Maybe cross it there. That's not bad. Go a little further up. That's cool. Go the other way, and it will enclose it. Alright, so that's a good layer 3. Let me check the overall. Yep, plenty of room for 3. Oh, that was layer 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to stay away from this top part here. Let me just show you how we switch again. So turning layer 3 on, let me lock both of those. And I'm going to change my color to another bright color. Let's go with the green this time. And I'll continue with some of these floral brushes and see what I can make. As we get bigger, further out from the center, the brush work becomes a little easier. That's about as close as you want to get to that. That was a little dangerous there. That's bad. That's bad. Let me make this even smaller, 0.1, and see if I can't draw some smaller ones in here. It'll be just some strange shapes that will make for a nice kaleidoscope. That's pretty good. Let's see. Let's lock it, unlock, and switch to layer 4 and a new color. And try some of these other ones. This is a symmetrical one. Let me see what happens there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me see what happens when I curve it. Get kind of a blob when you do stuff like that. So not, super fancy, but when you zoom out, you've got a pretty nice little lacy pattern as it's going on. So that's 0.1. Let me go ahead and make it 0.25 again, and I can have some bigger pieces. And let me just change to make some circles in here. So that would be switching it back to a 5 point here and just dabbing a circle there, take it down to 0.5, smaller circle, oh. And then down to 0.25, and we'll get some smaller ones in here. Alright, let's go to layer 5. Switch colors again. Let me try an orange or a dark blue perhaps. See what else on this brush set is going to work nicely for us. Alright, here we go. It's really not the worst thing to have it overlap. We're going to be scaling these very nicely, so we can overlap or not overlap as we see fit in the animation itself. Here's a little cloud. There we go. And one more layer, 6. Let's do a bright yellow and try these. Oh, let me unlock it first. That's a good idea. Let's try that. Okay, so there's one. Make this one a little smaller, and a big one. Don't like that one so much. You can select it individually, delete, and let's try one more brush stroke in here. Go back to the brush, do straight up right here. Or straight down? No, straight up. There we go. Might be a nice way to finish it. Fill in that spot right there. So I've stayed well away from the outside, so I guess I could continue with a few more of these big, pretty yellow strokes. That's a double ring for layer 6, and that looks good. So we'll go ahead and lock all of them for now and save this. File, save as. This is try 5, so let me just make sure that I've got the second one, 5B, and this is what I will attempt to animate.